Anna Kendrick has been around for a while and has been committed to acting since she was a young girl. But in truth, she's the kind of actress that you either like or just don't think about, since hating her seems just about as petty as it would for many actors. She puts in a decent to very good performance no matter what she's in, and is schooled enough that she can make people like her or not. Take a look at 10 things you probably didn't know about Anna Kendrick. Career beginnings. When she was 10, she and her brother Michael would take bus rides into New York City so that she could audition for plays. At the age of 12, she landed a supporting role in the 1998 Broadway musical High Society, which earned her a Tony nomination. She then went on to play a supporting part in the 2003 New York City Opera production of Stephen Sondheim's musical A Little Night Music, and that same year she made her film debut in camp. Child of divorce. The Pitch Perfect star's parents divorced when she was 15, and this has given her unique insight into marriage, divorce, and staying together for the sake of the kids. She told Fashion Magazine, "They taught me that staying together for the kids is the wrong approach. It perpetuates this warped idea of what a healthy relationship looks like." Late bloomer. Being a late bloomer and all, the up-in-the-air actress never got much attention from the opposite sex when she was growing up. It didn't help that she was always interested in guys who didn't reciprocate her feelings. The great torture from my teen years into my mid-20s was trying to get attention from guys who are not interested in me, like at all. So I'm happy that now my type is a nice guy who likes me back. She once dumped a boyfriend because he tickled her. Kendrick revealed that she once dated a guy who liked to tickle her, but that was outside her comfort zone and she didn't like it. She said, "He thought that it was really dumb that I had a problem with being tickled and did it anyway." She added, "So I broke up with him." That he would tell his friends, "Oh, she broke up with me because I tickled her. What a psycho." I just had to go, "No, I broke up with you because I told you something was important to me and you didn't respect that." Yep, she's totally secure in her desires. Catering and waitressing jobs. During the early days of her career, she took catering and waitressing jobs to make ends meet. I kept wishing, when I got these jobs that were barely enough to keep me afloat, could they just keep me a little more afloat? Maybe a little more than the bare minimum I need to keep the lights on? It was only a few years ago that she got rid of her waitress clothes. In 2015, she told The Edit, "It was this underlying sense of, well, I definitely have to keep those in case I need the extra cash." She fears not working. Did you know that Anna Kendrick doesn't want to stop working? She also doesn't want or need a break. She said she has fears that if she doesn't make movies, eventually she won't get the choice scripts that she gets right now. She said, "Mostly it's the fear that the wolves are always at your heels, and you're going to be tossed out into the street. If you grow up middle class, you just always feel like you've got to be working, because otherwise you won't be able to pay the rent." Not interested in fame. The Into the Woods actress is not into the fame game and gets anxious about having to attend award shows. In 2016, she told The Edit, "There was never a point where I was like, if I could just be in a room with a bunch of famous people, that would be great. So I'm not surprised that I find myself riddled with anxiety over award shows and stuff." She wished Pitch Perfect didn't have to end. Kendrick was saddened when Pitch Perfect, the third version, was intended to be the last in the trilogy, and secretly had hoped that another would be made, and that her co-stars felt the same way. She said, "We got especially close on the third one. I just feel so proud. It's such a diverse group. I think I didn't fully appreciate until the third one how rare it is to work with 10 women from such different backgrounds. We're close in age, but we have such different points of view and such different senses of humor. I feel very lucky." Oscar nomination. While Twilight was still in production, she was the only member of the cast to have been nominated for an Oscar. She was nominated back in 2010 for her performance in Up in the Air, which she starred in alongside George Clooney. In addition to her Oscar nomination, she also received award nominations from the Golden Globes, the Screen Actors Guild, and BAFTA. The part was hers even before her audition. There's no doubt Up in the Air made Kendrick a star, but like the rest of the actresses, she had to audition for the part of Natalie, a corporate downsizing specialist. But little did she know that the part was hers before she even auditioned. She said, "I auditioned. Good old-fashioned auditioning. Can you believe it? But after I auditioned, I did find out that the director had written the role for me after seeing me in Rocket Science. But I still had to audition because it's a movie with George Clooney, and it was a great script. So I guess every actress had auditioned. Little did I realize when I auditioned, I already had the approval of the director."